Hi, I'm Portia, and I lived a life of addiction, which you probably couldn't tell by looking at me, but I've come through on the other side. Now I feel like, hey, if one person can hear my story and maybe make a change their life, change the course of their actions, like I want to share my story and try to help someone avoid going through what I did. So I love to connect with students and just kind of share the consequences of the life that I lived and hopefully get them inspired to start thinking about the choices that they have. Growing up, I had a fairly normal life, lived with sisters, mom and dad, in a house in the suburbs, and was involved in sports, got really good grades. I was a competitive figure skater, and I kind of figured out who the popular kids were and just determined, like, I am gonna be their friend. And I wanted to do whatever I needed to do to keep those friendships. So I drank with them. When I had the opportunity to try some of those harder drugs, I just tried them, and I just thought, I'm experimenting, I'm a kid, this is what kids do, and someday I'll just grow up and go to college and have a life, and I just didn't really think that much about where my choices could lead me. What that did to me in my addiction led me kind of to my darkest place. You know, when things hit the rock bottom for me, for the first time, I had the desire to actually change. I had the hope that maybe life could get better. I was desperate enough that I didn't want to die, that I thought, hey, I'm gonna try this thing one more time. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna go do it. And so I did, and I haven't looked back. So today, I have the honor and privilege of speaking to students. I talk to kids every day, share my story, and really try to encourage them with my life, not to feel bad for me, but to really take an honest look at themselves and to try to see themselves in my story. Addiction really can impact any person from any walk of life, and so I love being able to talk to students and just seeing their facial expressions when they're shocked by what I've been through. And then I love to read their comments later and just find out how they say, like, man, I drink and I smoke, but because of your story, like, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna stop. And that to me makes everything that I did worth it.